Okay, I don't remember what I was doing in Oblivion, but let's kill some stuff, I guess. Ooh, and I don't need the blur effect in this game, because there's no chat to hide. Morning, Packle. I guess we'll kill Daedra until main quest magically finishes. That would be interesting if you could actually destroy all the gates. What's the spell key again? C. Mage Hunter's Helm. Ah, this one has 2 entrances. Morning Wasteland. I think it might be Reshade doing that. Probably the auto HDR. Which I didn't know I had even installed on this version of Reshade, but apparently I do. Okay, it doesn't turn off with effects. Well, it should be better on whenever I launch the game again, I guess. Yeah, I also noticed, and my assumption is that it's because for some reason I have auto HDR on. Yeah, I just don't want to tempt fate by relaunching the game. Who knows if OBS will actually capture it. The cinematic cam. What do you mean by the cinematic camera? The primitive kill camera thingy. It's kind of... In Oblivion, does it only happen when stuff happens to you? I guess it does. Don't think there are any actual kill cam stuff. Which they do in I guess Fallout 3 might be the first game where they did actual special kill cam stuff. Oblivion, it just shows the player flopping around. Yeah, that might be the intent behind it. Not sure how you would signal that to the player without making them motion sick. If you actually flopped backwards in first person, that might be uncomfortable. Okay, now it's even worse. Maybe we should try relaunching. With auto HDR turned off. BRB, and let's hope OBS can actually capture the game again when we come back. That's looking less washed out, so that's a good start. That's better. Yeah, obviously I'm on an SDR display, so HDR wouldn't display properly anyways. A few times I've seen HDR used. I'm not a huge fan of HDR, I have to say. Carrying a lot of stuff. Shrine to Asura, you say? Is this one of those silly quests where I actually have to find the book? Probably is, isn't it? Oh no, there it is. Okay, at least we don't have to... let's go to the Imperial City and sell some stuff. Those signs look like they're missing something.
Speak.
At least it's not the ugliest effect I've seen. How? How did that happen?
Be glad you will not live to see the day
What
Lord
the?
Satan walks the earth.
Oh. Mythic Dawn.
The dawn is breaking! I do not...
How did this happen? I haven't even updated any texture mods. just not going to worry about that right now.
Welcome to the Mystic Emporium. Galindil is here, with all your needs, and may I interest you in some of my fine wares? That seems an excellent bargain. You got a great deal. That's a good deal. A good. You drive. You drive. You. A fine. A good price for a good customer. Thank you for your patronage.
Light on self, that would be pretty useful. Don't need that anymore then.
Seeing you.
What can I do for you? May I interest you in some of my fine wares? A good price? That's a good deal. That seems an ex. That's a fair deal. Thank you. Come again. Farewell.
What? Can I interest you in some of my wares? You too.
I have everything for the budding alchemist under one. Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in? Goodbye.
Spare a coin for the infirm.
be the last to read today's Black Horse Courier. It's my pleasure. Please continue. Only quality goods for sale here. What kind? You got a great... A good price. You got a great deal there. Thank you for your patronage. Farewell.
Let's get out of here before that missing texture makes me want to fix it. Bunch of interesting stuff around here, but let's go to the shrine and not get too sidetracked. I should find that a audio clip of that line from the Ghoul in the Fallout TV show about getting sidetracked. Pretty good nod to the games. Azura, Azura, Azura.
I'm trying to concentrate, if you don't mind.
You have entered a holy place. What is your business here? These are dark times, and people's minds are poisoned by rumors and superstition. Unless you can persuade me of your good intentions, I cannot speak further on this matter. What? That's just not funny. Don't try to manipulate me. Yes, yes, whatever you say. I wish I could say that. Oh, that's... I'll take that. And I see. This is the shrine of Azura, Queen of the Dawn and the Dusk. What is your business here, traveler? If you wish to speak to the lady, visit her shrine at dawn or dusk. Leave her an offering of glow dust, and perhaps she will deign to speak with you. Go then.
Glow dust. Okay, so we need to find a will-o-wisp. That's very specific. What's this? Brown bear. Stuck in the terrain. Again, mountain lions in this game are insane. Thankfully, we're very well leveled and geared at this point. Nels Marion. Who even is that?
Yes? I haven't heard much about him. I'm thinking about going down to Enville to hear him for myself. The Niboney Basin grades from rolling farmlands by the river east to the rugged uplands of the Vallis Mountains. Good day.
Moth priests. Ooh, King's Crest. A cave I've been to many times, just not in this game. I forgot to do a thing. I forgot to set up the YouTube chat. Which doesn't matter because Restream doesn't want to see the YouTube chat. That's great. Why does technology have to be so bad? Sorry for anyone I missed. But technology truly is the bane of my existence. This will disable the chat on the vertical. To the person who asked about mods, if you're still here, I'm running mostly visual mods and UI mods. Let's see. At least we can have one chat up. Sorry for that, Papa Noble. Ooh, Mix It Up is actually seeing the... I should be watching the Mix It Up. Actually... And then I can actually watch all 3 chats, maybe, hopefully. Yes, mostly running visual mods. I think the only gameplay mod I can think of that I have installed is the one that makes sure that the creatures don't stop spawning. Normally this imp wouldn't spawn at all. I think I might have one that causes bandits to not wear insanely expensive armor. Because the vanilla leveled lists are a bit silly. Well, this doesn't look ominous at all. Well, that's this cave, I guess. On to the next one to see if we can find a will-o-wisp.
Hello there. Welcome to Erin's camp. Yeah, it's her camp. I don't know where she is, though. For that matter, I don't know who she is either. No one was here, so I thought I'd settle in. Farewell.
I don't have time for you.
Ooh, come on, a tongue.
If you'll excuse me, I don't have time for you right now.
What are they doing in Cyrodiil?
Make it quick. Blackwood isn't so bad once you get used to the flies, and being lost all the time, and the zombies, and will-o'-the-wisps. Go bother someone else. Speak. Her? What? Stop talking. Enough.
Ah, shit. Vampires.
Your presence here will not be tolerated. What's the matter? Getting tired? Ha-ha! Take that!
Hell was that?
Showing your face was the last mistake you'll ever make. Come here!
I think she actually managed to infect us. Or did we resist, maybe? Oh, there it is. Porphyric hemophilia. Still don't have enough magicka to do that. Let's try a potion. See if that actually cures it. Did. Okay. Crisis averted. Still no will-o-wisps though. Twitch ads are starting in 3 minutes. Maybe I have glow dust at the house in the Imperial City. Come to think of it.
Hail.
There we go, glow dust. So I'll go find a cave or just randomly wander around for a minute until the ads are over on Twitch. Before we go to the Asura Shrine. Okay, the Twitch ads are over, so we can go have a look at this shrine. I don't actually remember what the Daedric quest lines are like in this game. Of course, now we find a Will-o'-the-Wisp. This game just keeps on mocking me. enemies. More enemies. Where?
You have been told what you must do.
Hmm. Oops. How do I drop things again? It's not that either. It's dusk. Talk to me.
I have seen your name, traveler, and heard it whispered in twilight. I ask a service which holds promise of fame and reward. Many years ago, 5 followers slew the vampire Dratic and its kin, but all were infected by the foul creature. Knowing their fate, they sealed themselves up in the vampire's lair. Their suffering weighs heavily on me. Travel to the gutted mine. The door will open to you. Bring the piece of death to my followers, and you shall earn my gratitude.
Vampire killing. Well, that's a thing I can do. don't like that sound. That sounded like a bill coming into my phone.
You there! Stop where you are! I'll send your bloody soul straight to Savengard! Ow! You human beings! Die, Carr!
Oh! Ah!
The silver mine seems like a bad place to hang out as a vampire.
Getting tired? Yeah! Hoo! Oh! What's the matter? Getting tired? Ah! Yeah! Yeah! Am I supposed to be impressed? Yeah! Yeah! Oh!
Is mine... Oh, is near the Asura shrine.
Yeah!
Also, welcome in, Fenrir Rising. Closest city... Well, yeah, Shadenhall is the closest city. I started replaying Oblivion a few months ago, I think. And I hadn't really touched it since release, actually. Had a lot of trouble getting it running with the visual mods. But it runs a lot more stable now that I'm running it with the XVK instead of DirectX. Still has the Bethesda hitching, but probably no way to fix that permanently. Right, I also need to cure this disease. I'm out of cure disease. Oops. Thankfully the tools have gotten a bit better as well. Depending on what you want to do with them. Making a bashed patch is almost automatic now.
Thank you, mortal. Their spirits are free, and henceforth above my shrine, 5 bright candles shall burn forever in memory of their sacrifice. For your service, take this token, that your deeds might be entered in the Book of Fate.
Sura Star. Oh, we needed an artifact for the main quest. Oh, we don't use soul magic, so we might as well give him a Sura Star, I guess. But first we need to see if I have any cure disease potions left before we start turning.
Kvatch was just the beginning. Those damn kids have opened up.
Wow, we only have had one item to make a cure disease with. Guess we're going hunting for more cure disease. We should probably sleep as well. Haven't slept in a while. Probably make a save as well. Okay, what next? I guess we might as well progress the main quest.
I figured out another item needed for the ritual, to open the portal to Cameron's paradise. The second item is the counterpart to the first, the blood of a divine. This was a terrible puzzle to me. Unlike the Daedra Lords, the gods have no artifacts, and do not physically manifest themselves in our world. How then to obtain the blood of a god? But Joffrey solved it. The blood of Tiber Septim himself, who became one of the divines. This is a secret remembered only by the Blades, passed down from one Grand Master to the next. Joffrey should tell it to you himself. I won't ask what you went through to obtain this, my friend. I know all too well the depravity of the princes of Oblivion. Are you ready to give me the artifact? Remember, the ritual will consume its physical form. It won't be seen again on Tamriel for many years.
Yeah, sure. We don't need Azura Star, probably.
Ah, Azura's star, as beautiful as all the tales tell. You should talk to Joffrey. He needs your help. Trouble down in Bruma, I think. Be sure to speak to...
I've just received word from the Countess of Bruma that an Oblivion gate has opened outside the city. It seems that the Mythic Dawn are putting their plan to attack Bruma into motion. Since you've dealt with these gates before, I'd like you to help the Countess's guard close this gate. Once they've seen how it's done, they should be able to handle any new gates on their own.
Everyone in Oblivion is It's just the way they are. The Heartland humans.
Captain Bird is waiting for you outside the Bruma City gate. He'll show you the Oblivion gate, although I doubt it will be hard to find. You should rendezvous with Captain Bird immediately. The sooner that gate is closed, the better.
Thanks for coming. Since we had the hero of Kvatch available, I didn't think it made sense to try this on our own the first time. We're ready when you are. Just say the word and we'll follow you into that hell-spawned gate. All right, give me a minute to talk to the men. Everyone's a bit jumpy right now. All right, boys, listen up. We've got to close that gate over there. Nobody likes the idea of going into that thing, but it's our job, and we're going to do it. If we don't, Bruma ends up a smoking pile of rubble, like what happened at Kvatch. And that's not going to happen here, not while I'm captain of the guard. Boor, Soren, you're with me. The rest of you stay outside and kill anything that comes out of that gate. Let's show these bastards how we do things in Bruma. We're with you, right?
I've sort of rebuilt Kvatch, but I think maybe the mod broke.
I've got that.
Die! Do your worst. So good.
Where are they going?
Here comes another one.
Yeah, conflicts and dependencies a bit easier to figure out than the later games.
Here comes another one.
Also depends on how well documented the mods are.
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death.
Oblivion mod authors also didn't get the memo about cleaning their mods. Even current Oblivion mods are dirty. Then again, I guess you can't fault them too much for that, since even Bethesda makes a bunch of dirty edits in their official DLC. I haven't looked at Starfield, but Fallout 4 at least. every official module has dirty edits.
Here comes another one. Am I supposed to? More fearsome than you. Here comes another one. Here comes another one. Yeah! I'm just warming up, you pathetic. Look out!
Fallout 4 modders have gotten pretty good at releasing pretty clean mods.
Here comes another one.
Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas feels kind of random whether they're clean edits or not. I guess given how old Oblivion is, I guess we should just be happy that mods even still work.
I've got that. I've got that one. Well, do your worst.
You killed a laptop with the dirty Fallout 3 mod. In what way? The dirty edits should just cause crashes. Shouldn't be able to do anything beyond that. Well, corrupt save games, but...
Look out. Look out! To me! Whoa!
Ah. I guess that would be possible if the crash is causing the hardware to just rev up for some reason.
Look out! Here comes another one. Look out! Look out! You did it, Captain. You closed the Oblivion Gate. We didn't think we'd ever see you alive again. Believe me, it was no picnic. But thanks to our friend here, I now know we can close these hell gates. We can defend Bruma. Greetings!
Speaking of Hellgates, I really miss Hellgate London.
Now that I've seen how it's
That was a
done,
cool game.
I think my guardsmen and I can handle any new gates that open near Bruma.
Yeah, it didn't last for very long. I think it was always online. So once the servers went down, you couldn't play it anymore. thinks a Chinese company bought the IP. I seem to remember there might be a new version of it in works.
Something.
Lord knows what that's going to look like.
Speak freely. The Mythic Dawn. What do we really know about them? How far into the Empire have they infiltrated? They could have sympathizers and spies. Yes. Yes, I see your point. And the others feel the same way? You know that no matter what happens, no matter what fate befalls us, together we honor the memory of Uriel Septim. The Emperor's death was a harsh lesson to learn. We can never be too vigilant.
Sir.
But now is the time for action, not talk. There is work to be done. Keep your heart true and your eyes open. Have you helped Captain Bird and his men close the Oblivion Gate yet? Good work. Captain Bird and his guardsmen should be able to handle any additional gates, at least for now. But the Bruma Guard cannot defend the city indefinitely. The Daedra of Oblivion are innumerable. The guardsmen of Bruma are not. We need to gather what allies we can before Bruma is hopelessly besieged. If the Mythic Dawn manages to open a great gate here, the city will need a stronger garrison for there to be any hope of defending it. You should speak to the rulers of the other cities of Cyrodiil, as well as the Elder Council. Ask them to send aid to Bruma before it is too late.
What Conan games have Tencent made? As far as I can tell, most of the Conan games currently are Funcom.
Keep working on obtaining the items Martin needs for the ritual. Everything else is just buying time for us to get the Amulet of Kings back from Mankar Cameron. So, Martin wants you to recover the armor of Tiber Septim. I wish there was another way. The armor is in the shrine of Tiber Septim, in the catacombs beneath the ruins of Sankator, a holy place once. But Sankator became evil long ago. No one has returned from the shrine of Tiber Septim for many lifetimes.
Ooh, Sankator. I've been there.
I do not know. The catacombs of Sankator were sealed by the first Grand Master of the Blades. The four mightiest blades of Tiber Septim's day, Elaine, Valdemar, Relus, and Kaznar, went to Sankator and never returned. Here, this is the key to Sankator's outer door. I fear I am sending you to your death, but we have no other choice. You must succeed. Bruma cannot hold off the hordes of Oblivion alone. You should ask the rulers of the other cities of Cyrodiil to send help. The Elder Council rules in the Emperor's absence by ancient tradition. Chancellor Akato heads the Elder Council and is the closest thing the Empire has to a leader right now. But the Blades answer only to the Emperor, of course. We are not an arm of the government. You should speak to the rulers of Cyrodiil as soon as possible. The danger to Bruma is growing by the day.
My progress on the Mysterium Xerxes is slow, I'm afraid. How goes your search for the armor of Tiber Septim? Good luck, my friend. Don't take any unnecessary risks.
Sir.
Voices down.
From the Blades, did you say? Joffrey sent you? What's this about? Quickly now. This is terrible news. Under normal circumstances, I would dispatch a legion or two to Bruma immediately. But the circumstances are not normal, are they? I've been pleading for troops for Cyrodiil for weeks, but the generals assure me that the entire Imperial army is already fully committed. Besides, I'd have a full-scale political crisis on my hands if I tried to pull any troops out of the provinces. I'm sorry, but the cities of Cyrodiil will have to fend for themselves for the time being.
Okay, so Cyrodiil in the Third Era doesn't have a single legion.
I have things to attend to.
Okay, I guess that explains how the Aldmeri Dominion just ruffle stomps Cyrodiil later in the Third Era. Oh, we can actually go to Quatch and ask for support.
Have you found anything? Have you found the Count's heir? Very well.
What do you want?
Oletta seems to have gotten the chapel running smoothly again. Good thing, too, since I doubt Elav is going to ever be the same.
You too.
Okay, I guess we can't ask Quatch for support, because we haven't finished the quest to find the Count's heir. I saved the damn city. Why am I not the Count of Quatch?
I am Milona Umbranox, Countess of Anvil. I hope you enjoy your visit. I trust you will give us no cause to regret our hospitality to strangers. I would like to send help to Bruma, but I cannot risk weakening Anvil's defenses with that Oblivion gate open outside the city. I won't risk my guard attacking that infernal Oblivion gate. We'll hold the walls and hope for the best. It's unbelievable. Right in the center of the city, nobody saw anything? Makes you wonder about the competence of the guard, if you ask me. Chancellor Okato has performed heroically. No one else could have held the Empire together during this crisis. I still can't believe what happened at the chapel. Travaia, Leralthia, Domania, all dead. He's a blessing on this town, the only one to have made any sense out of the terrible tragedy at the chapel. He preaches every day outside the chapel. Go and listen, you'll see. You too.
Greetings, Nord. Look well upon this chapel of the Bella. Look at the faces.
As far as I remember from the lore, the legions have always mostly been in the provinces to keep the peace. But it still seems strange that Cyrodiil doesn't have a single legion it can use. Because even during the plane meld, they had at least one legion in Cyrodiil proper, which defects to Molag Bal. Maybe 2 actually, because I think they have a Colovian Legion as well, which goes rogue during the plane meld. And then, of course, whatever Cleviathan is up to. Yeah, that's possible that they just sent all the legions out to the provinces after that whole incident. They probably got a bit squirrely about Morrowind after the Naravaran stuff as well. I don't remember if Cleviathan has her own legion or if she just has a bunch of mercenaries. Yeah. Essential in Southern Elsewhere has its own legion during the plane meld. So they're definitely always kinda everywhere trying to keep things imperial. Which I guess is how you keep your empire. By making sure everyone knows you're still there. Ooh, our sword broke. I've been playing some open Morrowind with the Tamriel rebuilt mod. That's really interesting seeing the mainland of Morrowind in the Morrowind engine. Also going to be interesting to see how the Cyrodiil stuff they're working on turns out, because that's apparently all going to be based on the pre-Oblivion lore, as opposed to later lore. Yeah, the great houses of Morrowind I'm not a huge fan of. They're kinda all dickheads. Yeah, especially as a ESO player, it's really cool to see the Morrowind mainland in all its 2001 glory. The Telvanni are the worst. It's kinda interesting playing the Necrom DLC for ESO, because it's basically all just Telvanni stuff. There's also the Telvanni quest in ESO Morrowind chapters. Kinda interesting. Also has a couple of special interactions if you're playing as an Argonian. And I think maybe as a Khajiit as well. Nothing like game-changing, but still. It's always nice when games at least acknowledge your character. Ja, det er godt å høre seg interesting karakter. I hope we learn a bit more about House Sota at some point, either in a mainline game or in ESO. You learn some stuff in Clockwork City DLC, not a lot. Need to get some better gauntlets. The iron gauntlets keep getting destroyed. Yeah. Emphasis on tried.
Good afternoon.
He really gets the bad end of the stick as well in Test 3. The end of the Tribunal DLC. Is it? Yeah, it's Tribunal, it's called. I should finish the DLCs for Elder Scrolls 3 at some point.
You've got that.
So before I forget, I'm going to test if it sends, the bot sends to every chat. It does. That's cool. It didn't actually do the command though. The command doesn't seem to be working. Oh, there it goes. Voila, it actually works. It's not working on the vertical though. Which I guess means I'm also not seeing the vertical chat in Mix It Up.
Hands of a smith.
But at least the bots are working. The two main chats. Okay, where is the Countess?
You look like a...
Going into that Oblivion gate was an impressive feat of daring do. I salute you. The Countess deserves all the credit. I do things my way indeed, but she gives me the authority and support. Farewell.
You sure gave those damn Daedra what for. It makes us all feel better to have someone like you around. I've heard that you've closed the Oblivion Gate outside Anvil. I honor you for your bravery and service to my city. With Anvil safe for the moment, I will send some of my best soldiers to bolster the Bruma garrison. Don't worry. Anvil's soldiers are worth 2 from anywhere else. Bruma will not fall. Farewell.
Okay. I've been on for about 2 hours, 2.5 almost. I need to get some food. I think I'm going to call it here for today. But yeah, thanks for everyone who chatted and lurked. And hope to see you next time.